I really wanted it to do that. Ow!
Another piece of heart. Okay, the new heart.
There you go. Curiosity saved it.
Oh no, but we can't go that way.
I was always bad at multiplication. So what's 8 times 8 divided by 8 plus 8 divided by 8 plus 8 minus 8 minus 8 8 8 8 8 8 8 8 8.
Write it out for me. I've forgotten most of what you just said.
It's just nonsense. So this is also, that last 8 was just all parentheses. Does the parentheses make sense? No, it does not. It's just nonsense. It's non-Euclidean 8s. That doesn't even make sense mathematically.
You can't just make a number non-Euclidean. That's not how that works.
How it's worked now, it's non-Euclidean 8. What was the mathematician gonna do? Get mad at me?
Yes! It's me, I'm the mathematician that's mad at you.
Well, guess what? I'm the historian, and I'm mad at you. Because we still haven't figured about that Agamemnon guy. Wait! Agamemnon! He is from the Iliad!
Ah.
He's one of the guys who went back for Helen of Troy. He's one of the kings.
Ah.
Yeah, the one that Achilles worked with.
I never in a million years.
Oh, just something just clicked with me as Agamemnon. It was like, oh wait, he's from the Iliad.
I was gonna say, it sounded like some ancient Greek thing.
Yeah, no, it's just 100% ancient Greek. Oh, that was just a weird, like... Somebody's gonna be watching these out of order and not know what that was all about. And it's like, what are they talking about? And it's like, Agamemnon. Just kept thinking of him as somebody else. I like history and mythology. It's fun.
Got all them wiggly boys.
What are these things supposed to be? They're like a mess of wriggliness.
Tangela. That's what I always think of. It's not true, but... I feel like they put the compass here because they just didn't know where to put the compass.
Probably.
Could you put it in that room with the trap room? Make that trap room mean something? Like kill them all and the chest shows up?
No.
Instead of just on the way to the big key.
What happened to that ship in Babylon? Agamemnon.
Oh, I don't remember. I'd have to look up what ship it was.
Because there's always, like, everybody names these things after, like, Greek stuff, and it's like, did you read the mythology first before you did that? Because you keep naming things Icarus, and we all know what happens in the Icarus mythology, and you keep going like, nothing bad will happen. And it's like, ooh, somebody didn't look up Icarus. God, why did I suddenly remember Agamemnon? Agamemnon.
Okay, the Agamemnon was an Earth Alliance Omega-class destroyer.
Oh man, I got the power glove. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
You can feel the strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now.
It was one of the first Omega-class starships to be built by Earth Force following the Earth-Minbari War.
Okay. Yeah, it even has a helmet from the Greek War, from its emblem.
Mm-hmm.
From the Trojan War.
And, like, that's because this is based on, like, future Earth, so they're not, like, pretending they came up with this name out of nowhere. They named it after the mythological figure.
You want to scroll down to the trivia section, because just double check if I'm getting Agamemnon right.
Oh, I mean, no, it said straight up here.
No.
It was named after the Greek mythic figure who commanded the Greek forces during the Trojan War.
Yes! I am awesome and right sometimes. Because I keep thinking back to all the things that I say, they'd end up being wrong in videos, and oh, I know somebody's going to make a comment about that, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to roll into that now. We're just going to make that part of my comments, where I'm just going to get things wrong. And if anybody goes like, you got that wrong, I was like, you made the comment, bitch.
It may have been the ship that Sheridan commanded.
Who is Sheridan?
He's one of the main guys on Babylon 5.
Hmm.
Like, he ran Babylon 5. Was he the first guy or the second guy?
Oh, Naka, by the way. Oh,
He's the second guy.
That mathematical equation I just threw out, it means nothing because all the 8s are gone.
Heck yeah.
Now I can go in through the weird, like, 3-eyed mouth with, like... What was with them in the mouths on the side? Were they supposed to be, like... Because it's like the... Like, spiders that technically they're, like, pincers are kind of like an extra mouth sometimes in some species. Or extra hands, I should say.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still trying to figure out why I just remembered out of nowhere Agamemnon. This is like, wait, Greek guy! Ah! The tilings come to life.
It looked like it kind of showed up and helped out a lot, but I'd have to read this whole thing to get a whole history, but I don't see anything specific.
Yeah, I don't remember what happened to Agamemnon. I think he survives the war. I'm trying to remember if he's the one that led it and was originally married to Helen. Because there's one guy who's like one of the leaders who is married to Helen. And she disappears. Or she leaves with one of the princes from Troy. And that's what causes this whole mess in the first place. Because they go back to get her and it's like... They didn't like the Trojans in the first place.
It seems like it's just a really powerful ship among the Earth's forces. Like, it's just one that, like, if you see it, you go, ah, crap, it's the Agamemnon.
Well, they did call it an Omega-class ship, so... Yeah. Supposedly...
Getting to the individual history of it is a bit beyond the scope of a Let's Play of...
Yeah, we're not Let's Playing a Babylon 5 thing. Which, if they ever did one, it's probably a adventure game, which, honestly, I
think they made one where you fly around and shoot spaceships.
That really doesn't feel like a Babylon 5 thing. Babylon 5 feels kind of like you do like an adventure game, kind of like Star Trek would be an adventure game.
I feel like that is exactly what they would make if Babylon 5 had come out, like, 10 years earlier.
No, I mean, you can still do an adventure game. Anyway, what was I saying? The Trojans mythologically might be the start of the Romans. Because the survivors of the Trojan War would go on to supposedly find the Roman kingdom, the kingdom of Rome, and everything, and then the Romans came back and took over the Greeks. Isn't that funny? Supposedly. There's a lot of, like, we don't know what happened, and...
Oh, there's a canceled Babylon 5 game. That was going to be a space flight simulator kind of thing. Kind of like I was thinking it was going to be.
I could kind of see that. Like an adventure kind of game, like...
I mean, it's mostly space flight. You fly around your ship, and you're at war with other ships, and that's... actually not... That's actually on par enough for Babylon 5 that they could make games about the wars they've gotten involved in. I think those torches were there just to kind of throw you off. And make you think that that was going to be something.
This whole dungeon has been torches that throw you off. Is there a safe spot? I got my ass kicked last time.
Yeah, it's actually in the door.
It's in the door?
Yeah, when you first come in the room, just don't go in the room all the way. You can back up just a smidge before you transfer back, and you're safe. Otherwise, your best bet is to stand usually along, like, the bottom. Just back up like a smidge. There. You're safe.
Anyway, more Babylon 5.
Otherwise, mostly you just want to stand, like, near the bottom or whatever, and kind of move left and right to dodge as they fire. You can also cut them with your sword, but that's kind of hard to time.
I feel like there has to... Deep Space Nine is the Star Trek Deep Space Nine is the space station one, right?
I think?
There has to be an adventure.
I'm not as familiar with
Star Trek, yeah. There has to be one for that, because there's no way you couldn't get done with, like... I know there's a platformer for it, and it's kind of wonky. But it's like... Like, so many of these series just are perfect for, like... not platformers, adventure games. It's like, I could see... Because, like, Babylon 5 takes place on, like, a big space station,
Oh, yeah,
right?
Babylon 5 would be a beautiful adventure game.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Because, like, you go... Because, like, that's where the embassies are for the different
like,
races and everything.
The whole show is about that, like, interplanetary intrigue and political nonsense.
Mass Effect. That's exactly what Mass Effect is. It's just Mass Effect does the shooting thing in between. It's like, you could totally do something with that.
Yeah, like, it would... And that's why I say, like, if Babylon 5 had come out, like, 10 years earlier, when adventure games were, like...
Oh, yeah, we're talking the Western audience where, like, bang-bang shooties are, like, the big thing for no reason.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, when it was the era that those games came out, it absolutely would have been an adventure game.
I like how this whole dungeon has been screwing with you with this, the braziers. Unlighten them mean nothing, and then the final set are the ones that actually move everything. Yeah, no, you could have done something with, like...
When it did come out, I feel like that, like, space flight...
it was also
thing.
Oh.
I feel like that's what they would have come out with when the series came out.
Wing Commander. Wing Commander is the other series. It's a flight simulator.
Yeah, like a Wing Commander style game. It'd be it would be a Wing Commander style game.
Yeah, no.
But it would absolutely have been an amazing adventure game.
Because all I'm thinking of is, like, it'd be perfect to see the... Who are those guys that have the weird, like, hair? That, like, look like the fans and everything? Because I can only remember him going, like... I can only remember that one guy goes like, oh, I have a present
Centauri.
for... Yeah,
Centauri.
I have a present for you out in the garden. God, if that wasn't one of the best diss from somebody who doesn't seem like they diss at all.
Oh yeah, he is...
He's like just...
He has been like the wettest donut of all time, just happy to please everybody,
and here's
super self-conscious about everything.
Here's a guy
who just got
who
pushed just that far, just that one time.
And he's talking to a guy who just basically goes like, listen, I work for the baddest bad guys who can eat you in your dreams. And he's just like, what do you want from them? And goes like, I want your head on a pike. So I can look at it every morning in the garden and just give the nastiest little wave to you.
Just like this.
And it's like, somehow it's like, man, for a slimy little nobody who's like, means nothing to anything, that is like the most damning thing ever when he goes like, no, we're done with your negotiating bullshit. And he
did it.
And then he got his wish in the end, too. I thought it was like, man, that's probably going to be one of those unfulfilled things. Nope.
Yeah, it was like a thing that you just kind of forget about.
Because that was seasons later, wasn't it?
I think it was the end of that season.
No, it was, okay.
Because I forget how many seasons the Shadow War lasted, but that was...
I thought it was the major part of the whole thing.
There were a couple seasons that led up to... I forgot how many seasons was Babylon 5. Was it 5 seasons, and then we just don't think about the 6th one? Is that how it was?
Oh, is it one of those things where it's like, man, these are some good seasons, and then this part happened?
They built up to the end of the Shadow War being the end of the series. That was the intention.
Yeah, that's what I was... When you said, like, was that beyond the Shadow War? And I was like, wait, there was more beyond that? Because those were, like, the ancient precursor guys who were just, like,
yeah.
we're like in charge of everything.
Yeah, like, everything was set up for that to be the end, and that's what they wanted to be the end. But it was like at the end of that, their producer or whatever was like, "This is too popular. We need another season." And they're like, "Ah, crap." And then there's a spin-off series that people also equally don't give a crap about.
It's kind of like that 9th season of Scrubs that just exists.
Yeah.
That's like, yep, it sure exists, alright.
It's like, yeah, that wasn't necessary. They had the perfect send-off. Everything was great. It didn't need to be. I know there was a lot of build-up to the Shadow War. It wasn't just like, yup, here's the season with the shadows. Like, kind of everything built up to that.
Yeah, because that was the whole point, to, like, get the Babylon 5 to work. Thank you, person.
Yeah, thanks for your wonderful muffler. Oh, so it was Season 5, so was it Season 4? It was they wanted it to be 4 seasons? Can you send me, like, the wiki and not just give me the dumb crap that Google tells me?
I don't trust Google no more.
Man, Google is so horrible right now.
I just kicked the crap out of one of them, and now the other ones are just, like, didn't take any damage whatsoever.
There we go.
Now there's that one. Oh, I didn't like that.
Yep. When you're down to 1, it spits out 8 rocks.
He shoots 8 way now. Oh, he's dead now.
Oh, you got. It's like you brought this one down to like 1
Yeah, I
hit.
did the spin.
Hey, you like brought that one down to 1 hit and then killed the other 2.
He's just like, oh, is
like,
this
why
like
are these taking so long to kill? As the one sits over there with 1 HP left.
No, the thing just went like, I'm like, I don't feel good about this kill anymore. The other one's just exploded. This one's just like stuck to my sword now. Go for the last one. Go for broke.
Third Google result for... Oh no, that did go to Season 5. Third Google result for Babylon 5 Season 5 is, how bad was Season 5? And why?
And why? Honestly, you could have just been the Google result, search could have been, why was Season 5?
Yeah, why was Season 5? Yeah, so there are only 5 seasons, and they intended to end it on Season 4. Oh, it got, like, bought by a new network. Yeah, and Season 1 didn't even have,
The Shadow People?
the same commander.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, it didn't have Sheridan in Season 1.
Ooh, I see a green thing over here.
Ooh. Season 1 was also more episodic, where they were thinking more along the lines of, like, fancy adventure they can get into every episode.
It seems to be like a Season 1 thing. It's like, listen, we just got picked up, let's try to figure out what we can do.
Yeah.
And then if anything comes up, we can just go like, oh, new stuff happened.
Yeah, and then after that, moving into Seasons 2, 3, 4, they moved more into a, like, overarching series.
Yeah.
Oh, and dude, Season 2, right there, The Coming of Shadows. So they're building up to it from Season 2. Oh no, it's too heavy, I can't move.
Ooh, doorway.
So I mentioned like an early game money-getting spot. This is your late game money-getting spot.
Oh, so don't talk to him.
No, you can. He doesn't give you anything.
Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live
Just,
there.
if you just need money, though...
Oh, is this another one of those you just pull up? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
If you just need money, this is where you go for it.
the problem is I don't need money
Yeah.
right now. I need to get rid of money.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's... you can go get rid of some money somewhere right now. And then they also had a spin-off series that nobody cares about.
There's another one I'm trying to think of. It's not Babylon 5. It is an old 70s one that got a reboot.
Firefly?
No. Firefly is not from the 90s. Or like the early 2000s.
That's just literally the only thing that came to mind.
No.
I've only ever seen one episode of Firefly.
Well, I'm trying to remember it before I just drop the whole, like, you know, it's the series that the Cylons are from.
I should recognize that.
The weird, like, chrome-plated robot guys with the one red eye.
I should recognize that.
Because they did a reboot of it around the time of Babylon 5.
Hmm.
And it was like...
not heckin' with you.
Because I was just remembering it because you were talking about how, like, Season 5 and, like, the spin-off nobody talks about, and it's just like... I think the reason they do that... It's like, there's something similar to that, where it was like... The series had this whole, like, oh, everyone turned out to be a Cylon, and then it turned out to be, like, a prequel to Earth. Just Earth is overall. Like, they all turn out to be the ancestors to Earth. And
Battlestar Galactica.
there we go, that's the thing. And I don't know if everybody was like, we're not excited about this turnout anymore.
I don't know if they get back up again after you hit them once. You just hit them once and they're like, I don't know about this.
I launched his a butt. Maybe we should make a baseball minigame about that.
No. No, I don't think you should.
Okay, well, how about a minigame where you have to dodge some cuckoos for like 999 seconds to get the best out of everything in the game?
No, I don't know about that one either.
Gonna really making it impossible for me to come up with minigames.
Maybe we shouldn't come up with minigames.
No, we need minigames. The kids need minigames. How else are we gonna make them play these games forever?
Ah, I'm huge.
Oh, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? How'd you get so big? Sit-ups, push-ups, and plenty of juice.
I want the flippers. I just dropped by.
I just dropped by.
Just here to say hi.
Will this turn me into a Zora? Yes, you will look sexy. I asked for the Zora thing. I didn't know where that sexy part came from. Did you not see Ocarina of Time? I saw Ocarina of Time. I don't know where this is going. What am I doing with this money? Wait, why do you need the money? Bye!
He just likes to see the displeasure of other people. He doesn't have a use for it.
No, he just goes online and buys a Rudo figure. Which Rudo? That's up for you to decide, folks.
Does it matter? Oh boy, the magic waterways! So if you see a whirlpool, dive into it. Just make sure that that whirlpool isn't a Zora coming out to attack you, because you can't go into those, you just get hurt.
Also, in real life, never actually do that. You will drown. A piece of advice in real life. If you see a whirlpool, do not go into it. Bad things will happen to you. I should be able to swim in deep water. I couldn't swim at all. I got near water, I just went blurp.
Got too much armor and stuff on you. Sword weighs too much.
You think the Zoras would be nice to me, but I guess the whole fact that I swim now, they're like, hey, he's swimming, kill him.
We're gonna kill you one way or the other. Steal your money.
I feel so bad because I keep thinking that there's just a dive mechanic because Link to the Past, not Link to the Past, Link's Awakening did that. And I'm just stuck going like, there is no dive mechanic, just stop that. Stop thinking things. Be one with the water. Let loose in the water. Oh, I just peed in the water.
Not that loose.
I got really comfy. I just let loose in the water, and next thing I know, just...
Too loose, too loose.
Oh, no, no. Too loose is if I poo in the water. That's just too many muscles relaxed. Oh, no, I actually do have to go all the way back down. There was that waterfall that I need to get in, but you need to swim to it.
Yeah.
Or you can glitch the hell out of it.
Yeah. Ah, I used to know how to do that one. I've forgotten. I used to know so much about how, like, the inner workings of this crap and how to do all this weird crap. Which I learned in order to speedrun randomizers. But I've forgotten so much of that.
Why don't you throw something in? I'll throw an item. How about this? I was actually just about to leave.
Did you drop a golden axe? Or a silver axe?
Did you drop this gold mask or this silver mask? No, I my regular one. Here, you can have the heads of your Silver Man and Gold Man, who will never come back as characters in this entire series whatsoever. Don't you look at me, Gold Man. You're not coming back as Akuma Shogun. Don't look at me like that. Especially you, Silver Man. I don't want to hear about the muscle spark is your improved arrogance spark. Even though that was a cool thing to know. What was I gonna say? No.
Yeah,
it's like
I
you
feel
held
like...
up my boomerang right away.
Yeah, I feel like I've never really liked this one because, like, if you say no, I'm just losing my boomerang. Like, of course I'm gonna say yes. That's not...
Wait,
there's
does
no
she actually...
challenge to that honesty.
Wait, does she actually take your boomerang away?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. No, I was just more like...
But she doesn't upgrade it, at least.
No, I was gonna say, this... You throw it in there, and she's supposed to come up with, like, something different. And she's supposed to go like, is this yours? And it's supposed to tempt you into thinking it, and then you go like, no, I threw in the old boomerang.
Yeah, like, I feel like that would be better.
Because that's the whole point with the honest woodsman.
It'd be like maybe she shows you the powered up one and says, did you drop this? And then if you hit no, she'll say, cool, you can have this anyway.
Can I throw the shield in here? I mean, I could throw anything in here.
Yeah, you can try. Hey, yo, give me them silver arrows.
Wait, is that gold or is that my...
That's your old one.
Okay, so...
You got it back.
I think it's the shield. I'm gonna try the shield next. Because I know there's at least 2 items you can get out of this. And one of them is like a weird one you never think about. I throw in my sword.
I think the shield is the only other thing that you can upgrade here. Though if you throw in an empty bottle, she'll give you a green potion.
Hmm. Now you can defend yourself against fireballs.
And it looks bigger, not that the size actually affects anything.
Wait, that shield was my uncle's!
Can I have that back?
Oh, I threw it too far into the back. To get such a potion free is quite a bargain.
I mean, it's like 50 bucks.
Let's go sell it for 50 bucks.
I don't think you can sell them.
Well, I lost 500 and now I need more money. What do you think I am, made of money?
Haha, blocked it.
I actually don't think I need money for, like, the rest of this game. Okay, well, I need 2 instances I need it.
Yeah, I can't think of any time that you needed a huge amount of money, other than...
something later on.
Well, I think technically you can do it right now.
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about, but, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. And it exploded. Nah, this is just that fountain. I mean, it got me to Lake Hylia, which is nice.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be his arms, or is he taking a big gulp?
He's pushing with his arms, and then doing that pushes his head out of the water, where he takes a breath of air.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Uh-oh. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Oh wait, am I near Death Mountain?
You are.
Oh, neat. I didn't mean to do that.
What do you say, before we go up Death Mountain, we take a break for now?
I was even going to ask you what time it is, but I guess I can just take a break now.
So, until next time, everyone, climbing Death Mountain.